Hey guys, welcome back to this week's show. I'm your host, Todd Hollowell, the Bass Doctor. This week, I'm not headed to the woods, not to a tree stand, nope. I'm headed to my home lake, one of my favorite times of the year, late fall, to do some jerkbait fishing over some vegetation. I'm taking my good friend Rick Quaid, who makes my favorite jerkbait over at Reaction Strike. Hey, don't forget your rain suit. This one's gonna be soggy. Stay tuned, the Bass Doctor starts now.
There's one.
Yeah, boy. Got it, boy. Nice, Rick. Way to get this party started real quick.
2 casts, fish. Not a giant.
XRM 80 on that one?
Yep. Not a giant, but a decent fish.
Good first one.
Oh yeah, you gotta love it. Thing we probably need.
Pliers, brother.
Yep.
Here we go.
Rusty old pair of pliers.
Double.
Nice.
We got a double, boss. Got this one on the 100. A bigger jerkbait. Chartreuse shad.
Hey, not a bad fish either.
A coal.
No, yours is bigger, dude.
Better be careful with the treble hooks. Man, they're sharp.
See how you got that?
Yep.
That's what you want to see. When you get that front hook like that.
Yep.
That way you got the right color.
They T-boned it.
Like that too?
Yep, he T-boned it.
Perfect, man.
Look at the guts on these things too. You know they're sitting in here just chowing down on these little shad. There's shad that we may see during the course of the day. They're about this big. Little thread fins. But this is what they're eating.
It's November, dude. Everybody's in the tree stand.
I know. And
They
you know,
keep on
there
hunting.
will not be a single boat in this area the whole day, I promise you.
Let's let 'em
Here we go.
I'll throw up for next year.
I think a lot of time, this time of year, Rick, the grass. I mean, this lake is full of grass and vegetation.
Yep.
Milfoil. And that grass is dying off as the lake evolves. You get bit?
No, I think it was just grass.
This area has a lot of grass clump, even some grass mats in here.
Yep.
But I think what happens is the grass dies off. And then they'll actually sit in those old clumps of grass. Maybe there'll be a little bit of grass,
That's
a foot or so
exactly
above
true.
the bottom, and they'll just suspend right on top of it. And that's why. That's what makes a jerkbait good. A lot of people think jerkbait is for deep, clear water.
Yep. Might have been a
I'm
fish
gonna
or a
hurry
weed.
to take your spot. You know, we're sitting here fishing a spot 4, 5, 6 foot with jerkbaits. When you're fishing old vegetation and grass clumps, a lot of time the fish are right by them old grass clumps.
Yep, that's true. There we go.
You got one?
It feels good.
Nice old job, man. I'm coming. You want the net?
Yeah, maybe. It's a decent fish, Todd.
Here, I got it, dude. Get in that net.
Nice.
Nice one, Rico. Nice, brother. Let me get him out of here for
Fat
you.
sucker too. Watch yourself there. Watch yourself on those hooks.
Gosh.
Yeah, be careful.
I don't want that hook in my finger.
Yeah, and they're good. They're small and sharp. There you go.
This water is cold, but these fish are mean.
I know.
It's all yours. You call it.
Thank you. That's a fat one too. We're sitting here, it's November, and we're pounding really nice fish in really cold water in 3 feet of water.
There's no
And they're-
maybe about it. That's a perfect bait for what we're doing.
Absolutely it is.
Stroke.
And they're just absolutely going nuts. Nice fish.
Closed captioning provided by Outlet Bait and Tackle. Best deals in fishing and great selections of the best gear.
Picked up a little bit of weeds. You know, what's funny is we're sitting here and it's a weekend in November and there's still green weeds on this lake. And I think that's the key, is there's green weeds here. And they're in here because there's a ton of baitfish in here. It's a miserable day. You can't see really what's going on, but on a sunny day you'd see baitfish everywhere. And if it wasn't so rainy and windy, you'd see them. You know, you'd see them breaking surface. There's just food in here galore.
For lakes that have a lot of vegetation like Geist has, it's a food chain, even in the winter, late fall or early spring, the colder months, you know. The water temp's below 50 today.
Yep.
And who'd think we could catch fish in less than 5 feet of water this time of year? But when you got a lake that's got vegetation, it attracts the entire food chain. You know, that grass is still alive, so there's still bugs living in it probably. And there's little shad and bluegill and stuff that's coming around those patches of grass and trying to eat those bugs, which in turn attracts the bass.
That's the truth.
I also think the grass holds heat this time of year. So especially on sunny days, a lot of times the bass will just get in and suspend on top of those grass clumps.
Yep.
You know, you don't have to fish deep this time of year. We're sitting here in less than 5 foot of water, catching them pretty good, you know? It's crazy.
It is crazy.
You know, Rick was talking earlier, the zebra mussels and the vegetation is really it's prevalent on this lake now. One of the things it's done is clear up the water. You know, from this end all the way to the dam. I mean, the whole lake is clear in some places. I've seen 10, 12 foot of visibility.
Yep.
It makes for a perfect place to throw a jerkbait, you know. A jerkbait is a good clear water bait.
Yes, it is.
And today we're fishing some of the shallower flats where there's some depressions and stuff, and I got a fish on. It's a good one.
Nice. You need a net?
No, I got it. It's loaded up on. But we're using the Reaction Strike, the new XRM 100 and the XRM 80. Right now we're fishing a little bit shallower spot. Look how this fish has got this XRM 80 sideways in his mouth. I mean,
that's exactly the way it's supposed to be.
That's a 3.2 inch jerkbait.
Yep.
That's going to run down about 3 or 4 feet. And we're just fishing the top of these grass clumps. And I guess it worked.
Yes. Because he T-boned it. A lot of times that second hook will get caught here, but he absolutely inhaled it. I mean,
you know what?
I think you need a pair of pliers.
Give me the pliers.
Holy moly. Yeah, he choked it down.
Good fish, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
There he is.
Got him?
Yeah. Can't tell how good he is.
Good one?
Not bad.
Got him? Good one?
Yeah, net him.
I got the net. Ready?
Ooh. Every fish, I mean, look at this. He's got a shad right here. Not a giant, but a nice fish. Today we're fishing a lake called Geist Reservoir. It's actually the biggest lake near Indianapolis. It's a little over 1,000 acres. It's a pretty clear lake. It wasn't always that way, but it's got a lot of zebra mussels in here now, and it really, really cleared up. It's just a phenomenal bass lake. One of the best bass lakes in Indiana for sure. It's got some monsters in here too. Todd, you just fished out here, what, a month ago or whatever, and won the tournament that you fished out here?
Yeah, about a month ago. I love this lake. Man, I grew up fishing this lake with my dad. I grew up just about 20 miles from here, and this is one of the lakes where I cut my teeth. And believe it or not, this is still a place where I feel like I can train in between FLW tour event. I come out here and work on things, technique, and try and get myself ready for the next event. This worked out good. I mean, this lake is full of fish. It's got big fish too. I mean, we had a 30-pound plus stringer this past spring, you know, which is 5 fish over 6 pounds.
That's really hard to believe.
This place has got them. And you'll catch numbers here too. It's really just a nice place to come fish any time of the year.
Yep.
Hey guys, On this prescription of the week, we're going to help you match the hatch when you're choosing your jerkbait colors so that'll help you catch more fish. First, if you're headed up north, take a jerkbait that's a perch colored jerkbait like this one right here. Anytime you're headed to Lake St. Clair or anywhere up in Michigan or the northern part of the U.S., you want to have a color like this. When you're headed south to Florida, Okeechobee, Toho, make sure you've got some golden shiner colors in your tackle box. But for most of us, it's a shad pattern that's the key. And you want to have two different types of colors of shad patterns that you keep in your tackle box. Have some translucent colors like these right here. They're perfect for deep, clear water fisheries. But when you go to shallow stained water fisheries, you want to have some more opaque colors like this shell white or IU or this color right here that's got a little bit of chartreuse in it. They're great. That's exactly the colors that we were using on today's show. Shallow grass, stained water. Make sure you match the hatch. That'll help you catch more fish when you're jerkbait fishing. We'll see you guys out on the water.
Here's one.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, it's a decent one.
With the net?
I wouldn't mind it.
I got it, Bubba.
I'm still not trusting that line connection that I tied. He's coming your way. This is a little better. Oh, he's hooked weird too.
You're the man.
It looks so perfect, like a bait fish underwater. It's not a razzle-dazzle color. I mean, it's just a olive back. You know, it's an olive back and a little pearl on the side and a little yellow dot. It's one of those old-time swim bait colors that have been super popular. And, man, I love it. It's probably my favorite color.
There he is.
Got one, huh?
There he is.
Need the net?
No, I got him, man. He's just got a face full of katana hooks, that's all. He doesn't like it, but I do.
Man, these are like clones, dude. They're all the same fish.
I mean, we're going to catch some good ones today, too. I know it.
Look at
They're
that.
eating good today.
Yeah, they are.
These are the days when a lot of people like to stay home and watch football.
Yeah, I like watching football, but I like doing this better. You can record the football game.
We haven't seen another boat all day.
No, we won't. I promise you there won't be another boat out here.
Stuck him.
Yep.
That's cool. That'll be a good one someday.
Yep.
They're all good today.
You know, Todd, we've been doing this for what, 45 minutes? Fishing for 45 minutes. We got 5 fish. We're probably pushing a 10-pound limit already. And if we do this, if we fish all day, we would for sure put 20 pounds on the scale. For sure. I'm 100% confident.
I'm not sure the rain's going to let us fish all day.
No.
The good news is we're culling right now.
Exactly.
So every time we catch a 3-pounder, we're moving up.
Yep.
I guarantee you somebody's sitting at home right now wondering, why are you guys wearing sunglasses out in the rain? You know, there's a couple of different reasons. Safety for one. I mean, we're standing here fishing with these sharp katana hooks on jerkbaits.
Oh,
You
there's
got a good one there?
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's a shad.
I don't even know what it is.
Look at this big shad.
Ha! So you wonder what they're eating in here. So he felt good because he's tail hooked, but there's a gizzard shad. And that's, I don't even want to touch it because they're stinky, but I will. To give you an idea, just the size of the fish that are in here that are bait fish. It's a gizzard shad. Whoop, there he goes. Anyway, he's going to be somebody's meal, and there's a 5 or 6 pounder in here that'll choke him down. I guarantee it.
You know, we were talking about sunglasses. You need to wear a pair of sunglasses all the time when you're fishing because, one, it can help protect your eyes. In case you make an errant cast, your partner makes an errant cast, it protects your eyes. But number two, you know, even on a dark, cloudy day like today, especially when you're jerkbait fishing in vegetation, you want to look for these isolated clumps. Without sunglasses, you would never see some of these little patches of grass that are out here. Nor would you maybe see a fish that was following the bait to the boat. You know, with a jerkbait, that happens a lot.
Yep,
We've
that's
seen
the
that
key.
many times already.
And a lot of times when you do, if you do see them, if you just stop the bait, you'll get bit. Whereas otherwise, you just naturally lift it out of the water and you miss that fish every time.
Yeah. I mean, that XRM is so intriguing to them. A lot of times, if they're not sure if they want to eat it or not, even if they're not wanting to eat, they'll still follow this thing. And you'll catch them right by the boat. Sometimes, you just let it sit in the water just long enough for them to eat.
Yep, that's the truth. Oh! Not a good one, but it's a fish.
Crack 'em.
There we go.
You know, I've gotten used to these microwave guides.
They're
All
amazing,
fall, I
aren't they?
To be honest, when I first saw them at iCast, I was like, yeah. I've seen stuff like this before. Dude, I mean, I'm throwing it's windy.
Yeah.
I can pretty much land my jerkbait right beside that wall, right where I want to.
Yep.
I've noticed that I've got a lot better control.
Casting distance is what I
Even
noticed.
with, you know, I first thought the spinning rod, there was no doubt when I picked it up with a spinning rod. I knew I could throw my bait farther
Yep.
and have better control. But I really didn't think that with the casting rod, bait casting rod, that it would make that much of a difference. But I'm telling you, I've gotten to fish with him for 4 or 5 straight months now, and I swear to you, my accuracy is bar none improved. Like that.
That's
Every
amazing.
time I throw on it.
Yeah, it
Crazy.
really is
They do
good.
make a difference. I mean, it's good stuff.
Yep.
And I'm very glad they're on these Bulldog rods. And I know they'll give me an advantage.
You know what's funny is my company owns Bulldog rods.
Yep.
And we have them on there for a reason. Yep. Number one, it's a competitive advantage because nobody else is doing it right now.
Right.
And number two, they're just phenomenal. I mean, they're absolutely phenomenal. I was much like you, Todd, when I saw these things at iCast. I kind of rolled my eyes, to be honest with you, because I've seen lots of gimmicks when it comes to fishing rods and fishing products. But I echo what you say. They're really amazing.
They are.
There he is. There he is, Bubba.
Good one?
Oh, yeah, biggin', dude.
Net?
Yep, biggin'. Biggest fish of the day, anyways. Face full. Look at there.
Oh, it's a monster.
yeah. I got him. Hang on just a second. He's turning around. He's got one hook in there. Get in that net, big boy. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, it's a long
Yeah.
fish. Oh, my God, man.
I don't think he's as heavy as I thought he was.
he's long.
Man, he came right off in the net.
Oh, you're lucky he
That's
didn't
why
spit
I'm
out the
using
hooks.
that.
But look at the lumps of shad in his gut.
You
Look
think
at
he's
that.
been eating?
Remember that 8-inch gizzard shad? There he is right there. I mean, that's ridiculous looking.
Hold on. Let me show you what this is. I switched colors to the chartreuse shad, which is one of my favorite
Yep.
colors. You don't think this fish was hungry? He's got a giant gizzard shad sticking out of his throat and tried to eat another one.
Oh, you're right. That's the tail. Yeah.
You see it?
That's a shad about that big,
I mean,
just like the one I accidentally hooked.
And you can see the head of the
There's
shad is down here, and he tried to eat another.
Yeah.
That fish knows how to eat, dude. I mean, seriously. One more time. Look at that.
The tail is sticking out.
That's crazy. Keep on eating, brother. Keep on eating, brother. That was fun, dude.
I think this goes on for a while, dude. I really do.
Be interesting to see.
I mean,
There he is.
nice.
There he is.
Nice.
There he is. There he is.
You gonna swing him or do you need the net?
No, I got him. He's a little guy. I got him. He's a mean little sucker, though. Get in here, Bubba. I mean, this one's got a big old fat belly.
They
to
all
it.
have fat bellies. They're
They're
all
just
eating.
chewing.
Just tons of shad in here. Not all big giant shad. A lot of it's small stuff.
The hook just stuck him, man. I mean, gosh. Hey, guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'm sure there's a lot of people driving by thinking, look at these two idiots out here. It's pouring rain. What are they doing? Probably not catching anything.
They don't even have a job.
That's the best part. That's exactly what they're thinking. The dummy's getting rained on.
They get in that grass. I got one, Rick.
Good one?
A heavy one.
Okay.
I'll get him up. Oh, he's coming up. There he is. Look at this one, dude. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Another solid one, gee.
Yes.
A Geist Lake
He's
special.
not coming off that katana hook, dude. I don't even want to put my hand out there. Need some pliers for sure. Man, he wanted it too.
Nice one.
That one just loaded up, you know?
Yeah.
I thought I had a piece of grass. I may have, but I twitched it one more time.
Yeah, boom.
Pow! That one's
That's
not
a
as big
fat sucker
as the other
too.
one.
No, not in. It doesn't have an 8-inch gizzard shad down its gut.
No, he doesn't. You know, anytime you're fishing a reservoir, and this is a reservoir, you've got a dam at one end, you've got a creek that flows into the other. There's always current that flows through here, especially on days when we've got rain.
Yep.
And so you don't necessarily notice it a whole lot. Not like you have to fight it with your trolling motor or something like that, but you have to know that there's a little current present. Sometimes the fish will gang up on the sides of these little creek channels and stuff as it's washing food.
Yep.
Or maybe it's washing warmer water or colder water, just depending on the time of the year. A lot of times these areas that have just a little bit of current can be really good, and that's, you know, we're getting bit right around this area today.
Yeah, you're 100% right. I mean, this area has been very good to me in the past. It seems like the shad get funneled through here, even though there's not a lot of current ripping through, but especially when it rains. Right. And it just started raining, not heavily, but there'll be more flow going through here, and the fish will end up here at some point.
That's right.
There he is.
Get him, boss?
Yep. Not a huge one, but it's a fish. He's going under the boat. There he goes.
Hey, that's a good one, dude.
Not bad.
Man, this is fun. We're working on him.
How long have we been fishing? Honestly, 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours?
Not long enough. I want to stay all day now.
Unbelievable.
Catch him on the same color?
Same color. I'd never change until the hooks are broken or bent out or the lure gets cracked in half. I mean, that's like, we got to be 15 fish in the day. And I mean, that's like one of the worst ones of the day. That's not a bad fish at all. If you were fishing a tournament, you'd be ecstatic to get that fish. Let him go.
Some good fishing today.
Yep. We're in deeper water here. Probably good choice.
Oh! Nice fish one, buddy.
Good one?
Oh yeah, there he is.
Where's the net? Oh, here it is.
Big fish, Rick.
Good one?
Look at this.
Oh.
Dude, he's got that XRM 100 sideways in his mouth. Dude, it's a big one. Get him. Boom.
Look at the size of this one. Oh my God. Todd.
That's why you come out fishing in November.
There's your
right
fish,
there.
Man. That's the fish of the day right there.
Oh,
Look at the fat gut on that fish. That's got to be 5 pounds.
It's gonna be hard to beat that one, bro.
Oh my God, yeah. That's pretty much good right there. Here you go.
You know, you get a lot of people thinking that a jerkbait is a springtime bait. Man, I'm telling you, that water temp is falling hard. These fish are up crashing on the shad. They're gorging, getting ready for the winter time. You catch fish like that. Such a fun time. Thanks for making such a good jerkbait.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for catching some good fish.
I caught a bunch of them on the XRM. That reaction strike, the 100 and the 80, that was caught on the bigger jerkbait. Sometimes you catch some bigger fish on that bigger jerkbait. Let's let him go. Hey guys.
Come back and see us next week on The Bass Doctor. We'll see you then.